Hi channel, and welcome back. We are in Nice. We are flying the Q400 and we're using FS to crew. Today we are in Jussim's Nice. There's a bit of outrage recently that Justsim recently just out and released Barcelona without letting anybody know, and
check.
So many other people who are also developing Nice, now Barcelona. I don't know. I don't really mind Justsim. I think they do a pretty good job and they charge a pretty decent price. I think, yeah, some of their sceneries could be better, for sure. Like, it would be great if these gates connected to these planes, etc. But it's pretty good stuff. And if you've watched any more videos before, you know what I think about Dash. It's pretty much my favorite plane for prepared. Earlier today I've been actually messing around with X-Plane 11, and I have to say I am impressed and intrigued but not converted. Mainly I guess because I don't really have any high quality planes and I don't know how to set everything up, and I just sort of
And now for the workaround.
Things like controlling the camera, etc. are still a little sort of foreign to me. Whereas prepared, it's more sort of I know how to do it. Yeah, we're here in beautiful Nice. The weather's kind of cloudy, as it was when we flew in a few weeks back. We flew in Corsica. Today I'm planning on flying into Genoa in Italy, not too far away. It's a short flight. Should be pretty interesting, I think. It's also an airport with an interesting approach. If not as interesting as this one, it's pretty crazy. Nice is pretty awesome to fly to. If you haven't tried it, you should. Especially for such a big airport, I think it's really something. Well, anyway, let's get going. I have, I'll see if I can do it this way. I'll do it this way so you can see. I have this on my iPad as well, but, you know, we are taking off. That, I keep that was an LFMN. That's where we're taking off from. And we are departing. We are on my 22 right, I think it was. Double check this before I enter it. On my 22 right, and we're doing the BASI 6X departure. SID. And yeah, we can send that to our flight plan. From there, we are taking the Y15 airway to Dorap. Airway Y15, and we are taking it to Dorap. No, ABN 3. And then we are going to Lima, India, like Juliet. I'm so bad with the alphabet. My apologies. And there we are landing on runway 28 using the Gen 2E star. Okay, so runway 28, Gen 2E star, and probably the ABN transition. That's right, it's the transition. And we are doing, let's see, the ILS approach. Through the bar up. Okay, that should be a pretty let's double all these bar up, where we're gonna capture the intercept of the ILS. So that's all that's pretty good. Let's enter our fuel. This flight plan I generate using PFBX, by the way. So we have a zero fuel weight of 26109, 26109. And we have fuel on board 2319. Yep, I'll double check this. Make sure that makes sense. Alternate Lima India Mike Golf is 417.
Hi guys, can we start boarding now?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. I'll back with the load sheet later.
So if you're unfamiliar with FS2 crew, it's basically like a voice-activated crew that you get to talk to during the flight. It's really handy, especially in this plane. I think it's really, really handy. So final reserve 461. Start hold, and then extra 693 693 cube. That's basically it. That's how you set up the flight plan in the dash. Very, very easy. We can then go ahead and we can cross fill the flight plan, and we'll cross fill the fuel. We can return. Set this flight plan. Okay. Set the nav source to FMS1. Set the nav source to FMS2. And yeah, that's something. What we need to do now is we should turn on the recirc fans. I forgot to do my overhead stuff. We should also open the engine intake so our first officer can inspect. We can I'll set landing altitude to 0 because it's pretty low. We can turn on the engine. Fast seatbelt lights and no smoking signs. I think I'll put on some panel lighting. Like having that's a little more easy. I'm gonna speed up
back
this
from the
first
walk
episode.
around, everything looks good.
Great, thank you. Thank you. So starting doing his routine. The next thing we do is we set the minimum descent altitude. We set it to our acceleration altitude, which is in this case we're on sea level, so it's 1,000 feet. Nice and simple. Again, while we're at it, position height, we can set that to 0. And let's go and get the weather. We can set the
Lima Foxtrot, Mike, November, airport information, Echo 1530, Zulu, weather, wind 097 at 5, visibility 10, sky condition, ceiling 2800, broken, temperature 13, dew point 8, QNH 1017, advise on initial contact, we have information, Echo, Lima Foxtrot, Mike, November, airport information, Echo 15.
So the weather's coming in from the east. It's a little bit disconcerting, but considering that we're taking runway 22. Let's see if we're at least planning to do that. Let's see if we get assigned a different runway.
Pull up.
Terrain.
Terrain. Pull up.
Set this to 50 straight away because I know that's what it's going to be. Now let's program in the speeds. So the V1 and VR speed are 131. I calculated these using the Aerosoft web app. Airline to sim. I've been planning to get TopCat for a while, but I just want to support Airline to sim. I like what they do. So 131, 132. It's a flap 5 departure.
TCAS system test OK.
130 and 143 is our V5, which where we retract the flaps, and 155 is our climb altitude. So 143 and 155. Speed set. Let's put the that's pretty cool. Okay, let's let's see. Let's check out the departure charts while we're at it. So I think we are at gate A something. Yeah, so we're up here and we're taking off runway 22 right. At least that's my plan. I have a feeling it's gonna tell us to go to 4 left or right now. If so, then we'll just do that. In any case, we're gonna just basically turn around and take I don't know, is that a taxiway? It's old runway. It's now a taxiway. Okay. And taxi to either end. Let's see if we can get the seats figured out here. I forget which set it was already. Base E6X. So it's basically this one's what we're taking. We're just going out, taking a nice left turn, going around and out this way. Should be fairly easy. Initial climb flight level 70. Okay. It's pretty comfortable. Set the altitude at 7,000. And yeah, that's about it. Let's do some checklists with this copilot. 24-hour system checklist, please.
Engine fire detection.
Tested.
APU fire detection.
Tested.
Baggage smoke warning after and forward.
Tested.
Stove warning test 1 and 2.
Tested.
ADC 1 and 2.
Tested.
Auto feather.
Tested.
GPWS TCAS. Test. PA system trims.
3 sets. Tested. Tested.
24-hour system checks. Checklist complete.
Before start checklist, please.
Standby. Originating checks flow.
Complete.
Complete. Gear pins stowed. Pre-flight checks.
Complete.
Complete. External power APU voltage.
Check. 26 volts.
Circuit breakers.
Checked.
Checked. Escape hatch.
Closed.
No steering.
Off.
Flight guidance control panel set. Fuel quantity 2320 kilograms on board.
2320 kilograms required.
Hydraulic number 3 pressure.
Checked. 99 psi.
Emergency brake pressure.
Park set.
Power levers.
Disc.
Condition levers.
Fuel off.
Emergency lights switch.
Arm.
Button belt switch.
On.
On. Departure briefing.
Complete.
Are you sure? Before start checklist complete.
So correctly, I forgot to do departure briefing. So let's say we're at a gate. Let's use SDX, and we will have L now as our select. L level 1. We will have flaps 5 departure. We'll do SID, end top power. Bleeds will be on, and concerns will be none.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
This will be a standard left seat departure. We are at a gate and pushback is required, so you will be handling the engine start. The departure runway and taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. For the taxi, this airport uses SDX, so turn the transponder on for taxi. Nav source for the departure will be LNAV. Anti-ice is required and we'll use level 1. As for the takeoff plan, we will use flaps 5. For the routing itself, the departure will be an ITC assigned SID. We will use NTOP for the takeoff power, and the bleeds will be on. For the safety brief, any abnormality prior to 80 knots, I'll stop the aircraft on the runway. After 80 knots I'll stop for an engine failure or fire, and anything after V1 will take it airborne. You let the tower know we have had an emergency and will need straight out at 1000 feet. We'll engage altitude hold, accelerate to V-climb, retract the flaps and engage IS mode for our V-climb, and complete the memory items. Any questions?
No questions.
Departure briefing complete.
Okay, so that's pretty sweet. Let's start the APU. Ground flight deck.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect external power.
Roger. Disconnecting GPU.
So that's us on the APU power. And they will disconnect and remove the APU just about now. Let's continue going to the checklist and then we'll get ready to go.
Captain, the GPU is now disconnected.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you. I'm clicking through the time here to make this go faster because we're basically ready to go. We're just waiting for the crew to load.
Hey Captain, cabin is ready to go.
Thank you.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Engine start checklist, please.
Battery master main. Auxiliary standby.
On.
Doors steering lights.
Closed and out.
Anti-collision light.
Red.
APU bleed.
Off.
Engine clear on 2.
Clear on 2.
Engine start checklist complete.
Ground, Regional 0 with Quebec. Request taxi for takeoff. East departure. Regional 0, taxi to hold short at runway 4 right via taxiway 0 at Foxtrot. Uniform Bravo 1 Victor, Whiskey Creek. Contact tower on 11871 ready. Taxi hold short runway 4 right using taxiway 0 at Foxtrot.
Yeah, so as I thought, we're gonna take off runway 4.
Regional 0.
Was it 4 right that he said? I've already forgot.
Flight deck, this is Grand Crew. Stand by for pushback. Watching gear. Ground crew departure check is complete. Nose gear steering disconnected for push. Release parking brakes. Okay, here we go. All clear behind the aircraft. Safe to start engines at your discretion. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Start 2 with me, please.
Starting 2.
So this is a bit odd. It's not finding the start for me. Menu. Heart. If I go on these sides, I find lots of
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of
And
our
if I
airline, we
go
would like to welcome you on board of our
on
Dash
foil,
8
for instance,
Q400.
I get nothing.
The flight time today will be approximately 2 hours.
Okay.
Fasten your seatbelts and refrain from smoking. If you want to use any electronic equipment, we would kindly ask you to contact us first. For takeoff and landing, these devices must be switched off, and the cellular phones may not be used during the entire flight. We wish you a pleasant stay.
Aeroflot 2471, clear to remain safe out airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 11,000. Expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124175, squawk 5265. Aeroflot 2471, read back correct. Contact ground on 1217.
That's disconcerting. I guess what we'll do is straight out, we'll do a
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention to the international safety regulations.
do the basic.
This
That's what we're
aircraft
doing here.
has 6
Basic
emergency
40.
exits.
So we'll do
2
the
exits are
basic.
located in the front, 2
We'll
at the wings
do
and 2 at the back. They are marked
At
with
400,
exit
we go
signs.
straight to
Illuminated
138.
escape path markings on the floor
Then we'll
lead to these exits.
intercept radial 158 of the
Each seat is equipped with the
N9C.
safety belts. To fasten the
Interesting.
seatbelt, put the 2 ends together. Tighten it by pulling the loose
Alright,
end.
it's N9C.
To unfasten the seatbelt, lift the upper part of the buckle. Your life vest is located under your seat and is sealed in a plastic bag. When instructed to do so, take a hold of the bag and
Oh,
take the
there it
life
is.
vest out. Pull the life vest over your head. Fasten the life
112.4.
vest by connecting the hooks to the ring. Pull the struts until the life vest
Start
is
with me,
properly
please.
adjusted.
Starting to.
On leaving the aircraft, pull the threads tight and the life vest will inflate.
2.4.
Red tubes are located on both sides for blowing the additional air into the life vest. For more detailed information, please refer to the safety instruction card in a seat pocket in front of you.
1.4.
Thank you for your attention.
I'm sorry guys, this is almost prepared for this. Radio 158 at CP. Pretty interesting. And then we will go direct and see. See? No, that's not what we want. Oh, sure. I'm reading the wrong approach. So we will intercept radial 87. And then we go direct ABN. Okay. So 87 and ABN. ABN is 420. Okay. Let's do that. First and foremost. 420. And then we will 87, right? Made more sense to me. And we will go towards ABN at, when did I say that was? We will go towards at 0.0? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. 747 is our initial climb. Let's see, after start checklist here.
Stand by. External power APU.
Off.
Mining bus tie.
Checked. Set, checked. Set and checked.
Ice protection.
Check level 1.
Checked. Level 1. Rudder travel.
Full travel.
Rudder actuator test.
Tested. Checked. Complete.
No steering.
On.
Auto feather.
Auto feather set checked.
Ambient reading.
Set checked. Set checked. Set and checked.
Batteries.
Checked.
Flaps.
5 set indicating.
5 set indicating. Auxiliary standby BTU pumps.
Checked. On.
On. Hydraulic pressure quantity.
Check 99 psi. Checked.
Checked. Hydraulic number 3 and elevator. Checked. Caution warning lights.
Checked.
Flight instruments reduce.
Checked.
Checked. Altimeters.
Set and checked.
After start checklist complete.
Clear on the left.
And we are clear on the right.
On top of that, I'm getting these weird warnings here that I don't know I'm getting. Getting fuel pressure warnings. And hydraulic pressure warnings. I can't recall having seen them before. I don't know why they're there. This could be interesting. As per usual, I choose to ignore all warnings and go ahead as if nothing has happened. Warnings for that. I have so much fuel on, the pumps are on.
Flight deck. Okay, Captain, they are scurrying them back.
Huh. Well, there's my problem. Engine 1 doesn't start. It's a pretty major thing to miss. I have to say. I did ask him to start it though, didn't I? I just guess he didn't hear me. Or maybe I had the mute on. Taxi around this place. I guess I should pull up the chart and do it properly. As per usual. I'm a bit too lazy to do it. I'll just figure I'll get there. I probably will. I'm assuming that plane over there is somehow trying to take off, even though it's been waiting an awfully long time. Quite excited. I don't know. I'm really happy with my prepared installation, but I have to say I'm a little intrigued by this explain stuff right now. I just felt like they really seem like they're upping the game with everything. It's about time that somebody did that, and it seems to me like they have. Before takeoff, check to the line, please.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Alpha 2471, contact base departure on 14175. Point 1, 24175, 0124171.
FA notification received. Takeoff briefing complete. Cabin PA complete. Condition levels.
Max.
Max. Trims.
3 set.
3 set. Takeoff warning test.
Tested.
Flight controls checked free. Flight taxi.
Flight.
Radar terrain. Radar on both sides. Transponder tickets on out. Before takeoff checklist complete to the line.
Below the line.
Regional 0, ready for departure to the east at runway 4, right.
Please remain on. External lights on. Runway.
Runway 04 left. Heading 041.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4, right. Maintain runway heading to 500 and proceed on course regional 0.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna fly down this runway, take off, and then intercept the VOR on a course of 087, and then go directly to check power.
Power checked.
Right.
80 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate.
Regional 0, you are leaving my airspace. Change approved.
Altitude rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Flap 0, props 900, climb checklist to the line, please.
Acceleration altitude.
Flap 0. Flap 0, props 900, climb check to city line, please. Set and checked. Not too confident in this VOR distance here. It's
Climb checklist complete to the line.
not intercepting the VOR, and we are heading straight.
Zero flash, 471, contact Marseille on 12085. 110.85, zero flash, check,
2.4. 2.4, okay, whatever.
East departure, zero flash, check, 471, with you, 10,900. Zero flash, 471, east departure, roger.
Also forget what the command here
Zero
was.
flash, 471,
It's pretty obvious, right?
maintain level 250. Climb and maintain flight level 250. Zero flash, check, 471.
IS 185, climb check to city line, please.
Are you sure?
Props 900.
Zero flash, 471, contact Elon on 124.925. 110.925, zero flash, check, 471.
Set IS 195.
IAS 195 set.
Props 900 below line.
Climb checklist complete.
It's a pretty bad departure. I totally forgot what to do here, basically. Which is not good. It's the thing about FS Degree, you need to remember the keywords. And basically after you take off, you're supposed to say something like flap 0, IS 185.
Salute to go.
Climb check to the line, something like this, and then he said props 900 below the line. And I forgot the first one, so there's that. Okay, let's see how high we're gonna have to go here. We'll assume that I have the thing on zeros all the way. We're gonna go to flight level 160. Okay. Push it into LNAV. This guy will cross-fill it. This one will also drive ATO to ABN. So this is the new ENVTEX package with the ENVTEX clouds imported into ASCA. I think it's pretty swish. Pretty nice looking stuff. I guess we should actually turn on the radar here. is the kind of stuff that's so much better in X-Plane. You don't get this mud on the ground. What is so much worse in X-Plane is that the textures are not nearly as nice looking. They look like shit. And I think, well, they look like shit. Maybe I'm being a little harsh. And but I also think the autogen, even though the autogen is beautiful, it's still got weird patterns to it. I much prefer the way that the prepared like this versus the autogen. Even though it's more random, it just seems less generated. Probably is a lot less accurate, but it just doesn't seem that way because it's more random. Look at that. Beautiful. And the clouds, of course, the X-Plane look horrible. Horrible. I don't have any add-ons, which, granted, but the default clouds are prepared look pretty good. They certainly look better than the default clouds in X-Plane. And then I missed the boats, like immediately I missed Henrik Nilsson's boats in my few test flights that I've done. But this I did not miss. Like this pop-in that we just saw here, it just doesn't happen in X-Plane, and it's just much better. I have to say, they really finally have made a case that I'm going to listen to. The new UI too is much improved, much better. You can actually deal with it. So it seems usable. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. We'll see. I'll probably still use prepared for airliner stuff, but it might be that my GA flying over to X-Plane, it's pretty good. And somehow more difficult. And I don't know if that's just because it's more accurate or more challenging. I do like that. Okay, let's figure out what to do when we get to where we want to get here. This was pretty train handcuff for departure. I feel embarrassed. So we are stars that we are flying in. We are flying in again to the star. Gen 2. Okay, no one 2. Okay, so it's probably the Gen 1G. So we're flying through the Genoa VOR Alpine at a height of 5,000. Into Sestri. I would assume. Let's see, I'm flying the ILS Y28 approach. So through Tiglo or Barup.
To go.
Here's the Gen 2E. So, yeah, so at Genoa we want to be at 5,000 feet.
Send to maintain 6,500. 2520.
Calculate this once we've leveled off here. 7,000 feet, so we should reset the back to standard. Yeah, So I reset my barometric altitude to standard, which is flight level. So I actually don't know if the transition might here be 7 flight level 170, but I did it anyway.
Roger, altimeter 3004.
I think it's a point out for me to go through this flight plan in more detail because it's a bit more complex than it should be, or needs to be. Oh, come on. Last time, you guys, come on.
Descend and maintain 9,900. Descend and maintain 9,900. DC 4063.
Okay. Top of descent is only 18 miles from here.
Turn left heading 180. Turn heading 180. 4063.
So yeah, Genoa, bar up and then in. Okay, so it's actually, it is correct.
Swiss 520. Turn heading
This is
165.
the missed approach that's doing this weird little thing.
Turn
Okay,
left
so this
heading
looks perfect.
165.
It's just
Swiss
like it should
520.
be. Let's get in and program the approach to route. So it's the Isles Y approach that we're doing, and frequency is 109.3.
Turn left heading 135. Swiss 520.
3. Put it 42. Yeah, 5,000 just because we're already getting the mean nav slope indicator here. And heading is 286. Put in the heading of LS. So it's good to go. Let's put it there. Q. Let's do the briefing with our pilot here.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
Okay, we'll be arriving by the ATC assigned star. As for the approach, we can expect the ILS. Landing runway condition is dry. Anti-ice is not required. We will use flaps 15 for landing. The bleeps will be on. And for the MDA it's 1000 feet. After landing, please leave the APU off. And turn the transponder off since this airport doesn't use ENVTEX. Lastly, it looks like we will be assigned a gate. The taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. Any questions?
No questions.
Approach briefing complete.
Okay, so we are now descending. Descent check is to land, please.
Altimeters
1013, set cross check.
2992. Set. Cross check. Fuel balance. Check. Pressurization set. Cabin PA. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Cabin PA complete. Button bells switch. On. Approach and landing brief.
Complete.
Complete. Descent checklist complete to the line.
Okay. So we've entered the speeds. We've captured the glide slope, which is good. Let's see, let's study the star a bit more. I don't know what video we passed there, so we need to go to, I guess the intercept altitude is 4,500, okay. So we set 2500. Gauge myself as well, I think. The way this works is, I think, yeah, so we'll go down to power up, and we get to power up. That is the question what happens as we power up. Okay, so it's not a link, so I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get to power up, and we're gonna do a left turn past Tiglo and intercept. Okay. Pretend that that's what ATC is going to vector us to do. And switch to turn mode. So far, I've just been to flown out of Genoa once and put it on my channel, but really nice little airport. I have the Aerosoft version, the brand new one, done by Justsim, the guys who did Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro is also great, guys. Really great. I really like it. Really fun to fly there in the 777. Such a nice one. This is a really interesting airport. It's kind of in the ocean outside of the city, but it's got the cliffs on the side, and it's got an interesting approach. Looking very Italian. I've been to Genoa once. It's really pretty. And north of Genoa, of course, you have the Cinque Terre, the 5 territories, which are like 5 little cliff towns along the coast, the Mediterranean coast. Lots of tourists. Really beautiful. It's like a footpath that you can go through. So how this is going to work, I'm just going to go up to Genoa. We're going to go down here. Once we get to Varup, I'm going to turn around, and left turn, and catch the runway. Send check is below the line. Below the line.
GPWS landing flap selected 15 degrees, fuel transfer. Off, hydraulic pressure quantity, check. Caution warning lights, check. Approach flare lights. On, ref speed switch box.
Increase set.
Increase set, FA notification. Complete, descent checklist complete.
Actually do is I'll turn off the autopilot once we get to bottom. Hand fly it from there in. That would be interesting. See if I can do that. It's much easier to fly this if you get the autopilot to set the initial trim and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's the approach, but I will try to hand fly it the whole way. Interesting. So as you can see, it's a very interesting little airport. You're flying over the container harbor area. Cruise ship harbor in here, downtown. It's home of, what's the Pesto, I guess. So thank you again, Juan, for Pesto. Pesto is really good, especially your Genoese Pesto, which is something quite different from what we usually get in the rest of the world. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Try and slow this plane down before we do these sharp turns. And flaps 5 kind of helps with the turns too. So setting the props to 1800 gives us a bit more drag actually. Liking this so far. Got a good speed going. Good stable slow approach speed. Flaps 5 all the way down. Turn. Make it.
1,000 to go.
Wish I had like X-Planes terrain here since it would be so muddy looking. I think that would be more stunning. Yeah, I would have to give X-Plane a proper checking out. So yeah, it's a bit more time on my hands. It just takes so long to just even set things up. I wonder it's hard just to get people into flight sim. It's just so many variables to learn, so many things to learn and understand and figure out. Incredibly difficult.
Tower, regional 013 miles east of Genoa at 5,700 to land. Regional 0, Genoa Tower, 5,000 traffic, runway 10, altimeter 3005. Make left downwind, runway 10, regional 0.
So I guess if they're directing us to the other airport, but you know, it's kind of too late. I really hate how it's not in sync with the plans you make. The ATC is so bad, you know, can't really do. Don't really know until it's like almost too late. Just hate to. It's like that's just for the hell of it. Okay. This is us. That's us taking out the autopilot. Go out for another. Let's see, let's go out for like 5 seconds. Again now, so I'm going to talk mostly with my co-pilot. See how this goes.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Gear down.
Check the speed.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15 before landing checklist.
Flaps 15, landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Down 3 green. Condition levels.
Max.
Max. Auxiliary standby PTU pumps. On, please. On me. FA notification. Complete. Flaps.
Indicating 15, selecting 15.
Indicating 15, landed 15. Before landing checklist complete.
So that's looking pretty good. A little low. But I am set up. Set up nicely actually for the computer. I did it all by hand. That's pretty good. Trying to follow the, I'm actually got my head pretty much down, although I could look at the runway here, but I'm so far off that, so far away still, that I find it hard to actually follow to get a good control approach at this point. It's only too high. It's a nice stable approach. I'm actually quite happy with this approach. I can see the wind is coming in from the left, but it's coming in towards me. I'm landing into the wind. I don't understand why the ATC want to land the other way, but I guess that's prepared or default ATC for you. It's not that great. Yeah, so I'm hardly touching the controls here. So you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm trying to just gently keep her on track. Though I am too high. Like, this is what confuses me. It's like, why is my flight director telling me I'm too low, and my glide slope indicator is telling me I'm too high? I mean, I'm clearly too high. I can see that out the window. I just don't understand why the flight director would agree. Maybe because it's not approach mode. Could be it actually. I didn't think of that. I haven't done too many of these approaches without being in approach approach one first, so that could totally be it. So I'm way too high now. I think I can.
2,500.
Yeah, so capture the path here. So that's still margins. See, now I think the glide stop indicator just got indicated, and you can see that the
Sound in the pulse.
flight director is more aligned with where we should be. It's telling me I should slow it down, but I think I'm actually at this point start moving out. Gotta rest this massive sink and compensate. Some added power, so we have speed installed. Pretty neat scenery. Pretty neat. I have to say it's a cool airport. I think this will be a new favorite of mine. It's very interesting. It's not too low.
1,000.
It's looking pretty good. Come up with minimums.
Head to the pulse. Minimums.
Landing.
Check.
Constantly using the rudder here too to slightly compensate. This is very proud of this approach so far. It's looking really good. It's off there for a little while, but I think I corrected it in a way that I'm happy with. Just see if we can stick the landing now as well and try and drop those
500
knots that I have. Try and bring it down to 6.
Fifty, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Regional 0, you are not clear to land, clear to runway.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 65 feet per minute. That's a nice landing. I am happy with that. I'll take that any day. It's very, very good.
Regional 0, you are not clear to land, clear to runway.
After landing, check this place.
Alright.
I hate these freezes.
Are you sure?
So annoying that it freezes like this. This letter says
Regional 0,
really
you are not
breaks the
clear to
immersion.
land, clear to runway.
I would have been cleared to land if I'd had like a better ATC.
Regional 0, welcome to Genoa, contact ground on 1186. 118.6 for Regional 0. Genoa ground, Regional 0, taxi to the gate. Regional 0, taxi to 8408, using taxiway Delta Alpha Alpha Echo, November.
As our landing checklist complete.
Taxi to 8408, via taxiway Delta Alpha Alpha Echo, November, Mike, Regional 0.
Yeah, using progressive taxi. I know that that's not so cool, but you know, I just don't want to look up the chart. Don't seem worth it somehow right now. Let's turn off the pitos and heat. Oh, he's already done for us. Okay, sweet. Yeah, he's done everything for us. Very, very cool. That's another thing that I really would miss. I would so miss all the cool sceneries if I would switch to X-Plane. It's kind of a big deal for me right now, but I think it kind of has to happen. I don't know, I'm starting to realize that X-Plane could be, I'm not saying it is, it could be the place to go. I've tried it before, and I've had those thoughts before, and I never liked it, but it didn't need it. It didn't like sort of burn my eyesight this time when I started it. And well, this crash wasn't that stable, but I don't know, I just have a feeling it will be better. And it's really, like, the feature list, the new stuff that they put in are extensive and really, really good. I think Lockheed Martin will have to work so hard to catch up. I don't know, especially the level of detail radius thing is really difficult to catch up with, I think. Let's see. Turn taxi light off. Set taxi light off.
Taxi lights set off.
So
Ladies
that
and gentlemen,
we went a little
for
too
your own
far.
safety,
We
we
were quite
instruct you to keep your
nice down the center line. So of course, as you do with the dash, as you keep the propellers running for a little while. Don't know, but I think it's because they provide cooling for the engines. So we're just supposed to give them 30 seconds before we shut them down completely. Now we should start the AP version. Let's give it a minute. Let's power. Parking checklist to the line, please.
Taxi light.
Off.
Emergency brake.
Park set. Park.
No steering.
Off.
Standby PTO bumps.
Off.
Power levers.
Disc.
Condition levers.
Fuel off.
Transponder.
Standby.
Button belt switch.
Off.
Please.
Min off.
Parking checklist complete to the line.
Ground flight deck.
Go ahead.
Please connect external power.
Roger, connecting the GPU.
Yeah.
Check.
So that's it, guys. This is I guess I could show you again a little bit.
Captain, the GPU is now connected.
Let's turn off the AP2. Yeah, so this is Genoa. I think it's a really cool looking scenery. I love it. I don't understand why there's so little traffic here, but Ultimate Traffic 2 certainly doesn't have. I've seen some planes here, but very, very few. I've seen one or two sort of Alitalia planes, and that's it. It's too bad because it's a really cool little airport. Got that sort of neat 60s old looking terminal. Nice parking. Really like all the containers, the hotels, fun little fire planes over there. It's a neat scenery. I have to say, I quite like it. I like the airport approach coming into it that we just did. Very good looking. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, you can leave a like or even subscribe or write a comment or do whatever. And I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you will be back next time. I enjoyed making these videos, I will make more of them, I think. Maybe soon an X-Plane, maybe not. If I find out I hate X-Plane, maybe some X-Plane or rant, maybe something like that where I gosh and god and go blue-eyed or how it is, but those who watch will see, and those who don't will not. Anyways, thanks for watching me, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.